What's cooking? Hola, bienvenidos a un nuevo episodio de What's Cooking por Channel 1 TV. Got my Spanish on and I hope I got it correct, but you're very welcome to another exciting, exhilarating episode of What's Cooking right here on Channel 1 TV. My name is Apioko Sarah Mashong Abe. As I like to say, Apioko will suffice. Now, this show is proudly sponsored by three very big heavyweights, right? So when you use big and heavyweight together, you know we're not joking here. Tasty Tom, Mufa Kakra, Na Ye Bibre. We've also got Everpack on the show, made in Ghana products that are biodegradable that can sort everything out from you, for your parties, to your paper napkins, you name it, they've got you. And of course, Electroland Ghana Limited, specifically the Medea brand, and we're still gloating for this wonderful kitchen that they have given to us. Now let's go for a breather. And when we come back, I'll introduce my guests and you'll understand why we've got a very beautiful flag on the set today, but also why I ventured into the space of Spanish. We'll be right back. This is still What's Cooking, and you're very welcome back. And of course, you're still watching Channel 1 TV. My name is Apioko. Now it's time for us to get cooking, but I can't do it by myself. So it's time, first of all, to introduce my guests for today. And there are two of them, and I'm going to introduce them one by one. Now, I will start with a lady who I respect so much, especially because since I've met her, I've come to understand much more about the connections between Ghanaian and the culture that she represents. All right, so help me give a very hearty welcome to Her Excellency Liliana Gomez Weston, who is the ambassador of Peru to Ghana.
Hello.
Hello, welcome.
How are you?
I'm well, how are you? You look
Thank you.
lovely. I wore red for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And I'm wearing a Ghanaian
Yes,
tie.
yes, and it's beautiful.
Thank
Always
you.
beautiful. The beads, I love them. But you're welcome. But we finally get to do this. We've spoken a lot over the last several months about, especially when Peru had a showcase at the Afro Gastro Festival, which
Yeah.
was organized by the Ministry of Tourism, Culture, and Creative Arts of Ghana. And we spoke a lot about the connections between Ghanaian, African, Peruvian cuisine. And you've also taught me a lot about Afro-Peruvian connections. And so finally, we get to showcase some of that to our audience. Thank you for coming.
Thank you very much for inviting me to Channel 1 TV. It's an honor for me and for my colleagues to be here on What's Cooking. And in this opportunity, we will present, we will cook for you two dishes. One is called Juane, which is from the Amazonas. It's very rich, but I will prefer that my colleague that you are going to introduce soon, he explain you about the dish.
Okay.
And I'm going to make a dessert that is called Suspiro a la Limeña,
Suspiro a la Limeña.
which is from Lima, Peru.
Okay. Oh, from the famous Lima, known as a home for gastronomy.
Exactly.
Right. We love
Thank you.
it. We love to hear it. All right. So then let me introduce your colleague. Jonathan is here. Round of applause for Jonathan. Hey, my applause is weak, guys. There we go. Now, Jonathan also occupies a very important role at the Embassy of Peru in Ghana. I'm going to let you tell us a bit about that because, you know, we hear ambassador, deputy ambassador, because people like visas, they hear consular. But there are a lot of different things that go on in the world of diplomacy. So maybe tell us just very briefly a little bit about what you do at the embassy.
Well, I'm like a constant man at the embassy because many things are under my Charon direction. So one day I'm doing something cultural, another day I'm doing something economic, another day I'm doing something purely diplomatic, and in the middle always the consular issue. So the labor that I do at the embassy is quite diverse and quite interesting as well because we are not always doing the same. Yeah.
Interesting. I love to hear it. Now, Ambassador says you're going to tell us more about Juane, which is a
Yes.
dish I understand from the Amazonian region of Peru. So tell us a little bit about it before we get into it.
Okay, Juane is one, if not the most traditional dish that we have in the Peruvian Amazon. There is like a story behind the Juane and the name. Our national patron, or the saint who is patron of the Peruvian Amazon, is Saint John the Baptist.
Okay.
Whose name in Spanish is San Juan
San
Bautista.
Juan.
Well, for us in the Amazon, the Juane resembles the cutted head of Saint John, and not exactly the head, but also the sacrifice that he made, recognizing Jesus as the Savior. So preparing Juane for us is a way to recognize and to honor his sacrifice, recognizing Jesus as the Son of God and the promised Messiah for all the world. So from his name in Spanish, San Juan, comes the name Juane.
Oh, that's so beautiful. I didn't realize that there was, a very spiritual connection to the dish, and it's one of your national dishes.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. Okay, so let's start. You have lots of beautiful ingredients here. So if you need anything, let me know. I'm here to help, but the kitchen is yours.
Okay, thank you.
So where do we begin? Okay, so I see we have some bay leaves.
Exactly.
Familiar to us because in Ghana, a lot of us use bay leaves for our light soup and whatnot. Okay.
But the beautiful part about Juane is that most of the ingredients you can get them here in Ghana, and you can prepare yourselves in your houses with not that much difficult, because in some cases, some people could believe that Peruvian gastronomy is very hard to prepare here because, well, we share with Ghana the use of chili as part of our recipes. But in the case of Juane, there is not that much necessity of chilies. And I noticed during my time here that most of the food that we have in the Peruvian Amazon is quite similar to the food you have here in Ghana. It's like a diverse development arriving into results that are very similar.
Interesting.
In the same case, we chose Suspiro a la Limeña because we can find all the ingredients here in Ghana. And there's a lot of similarities and some dishes that are almost the same. For example, we have one that is called taku taku, which is rice and beans mixed together and fried. That is more or less about the wachi here.
Taku taku.
Taku taku, yes.
Interesting.
So maybe taku taku is the grandpa. What is the grandpa?
Is the grandpa of taku taku.
Yeah.
We like it. Okay, so let's get started.
Okay.
I think we can do both our Suspiro de Limeña, right? That's it.
A la Limeña.
A la Limeña. Suspiro a la Limeña and our Juane at the same time.
Okay.
Because we have all the space in the world.
Okay.
So let's start.
Okay. First of all, seasoning the chicken. Yes. So I need a cutting table and the apron.
No problem.
What about if I just go through the ingredients that we need?
Yes, of course, we can do that.
To show our viewers.
Absolutely.
For example, we need 400 grams of evaporated milk. We need 2 large eggs, which we are separating the yolk and the white. Then we have icing sugar, corn flour, red wine, sugar. To give a little bit of color, we have yellow color,
and
vanilla, And that's it.
And that's it. Very simple.
Very simple.
Very simple. And I like that we're using evaporated milk because that's very, very easy to find in Ghana. Yeah. We have it with our porridges, with our teas. Makes sense. Okay. Okay. Very simple. All right. So how do we start with the Suspiro a la Limeña?
We have to separate.
Okay. Okay.
Try to do it
This is how you
carefully.
do the separation. Let me get a bowl. So,
Here,
okay.
here.
So how are we cutting? These are chicken breasts.
Yes, that's chicken
Okay.
breast, but you can use also whole chicken if you want it. The
Okay.
idea is to have chicken into it.
Okay.
We are using chicken breast because it's quite easy to use. These are the ingredients that we need. We have oil, oregano, black olives, glutamate monosodium. We call it Ajinomoto in Peru because
Ajinomoto.
this Ajinomoto is mainly obtained through the Chinese store. So for us, it's like a Chinese species. Of course, we need rice, we need onions as well. And I want eggs, as you see here, but I want to go focus into the turmeric because the turmeric is like the key ingredient, which gives the chicken, the Juane, its particular color and flavor. So for this, we begin piecing the chicken.
Okay. So does it need to be very small pieces? I see you're just
No,
cutting the
it
breast
depends.
into half.
It depends on the size of pieces you want, because remember, since it's a chicken breast, it will reduce the size when it's cooked. So if you have the full chicken, of course, every piece of the chicken, the drumsticks, the encounter, the wings, it's a piece itself. So at the end, it depends
On what you want.
on the size of the Juane you want to do. And also the size is determined by one of the ingredients that I didn't mention yet, which is the wache leaves. The wache leaves I noted that we have here is quite similar of the bijao leaves that we use in Peru to prepare the Juan. Is if not the same exactly, it's 90% the
Interesting.
same.
Okay, so you cook the Juane in here.
Yes.
Interesting. I see. So plantain leaves. I like how you call them wache leaves. It means you've been eating your wache in the leaves. I like it. But we use our plantain leaves for wache. We have something that we call abolo from the Volta parts. It can be steamed, it can be baked. We also cook it in the leaves. Lots of different things across the country that we use our plantain leaves for. So I like that. So how do you call it in Spanish?
Bijao leaves.
I have placed here the 2 yolks with the evaporated milk and the condensed milk.
Okay.
Now I will continue with a spoon of vanilla essence.
Okay. 1 teaspoon or 1 tablespoon?
One teaspoon.
Okay. It smells good already.
A few drops of color, yellow color,
Yellow color. Okay. Why yellow?
because the Suspiro, the thing is that the yolk that we use in Peru is very yellow.
Okay.
Yeah, and here in Ghana, they are a little bit different. So it's not so yellow as in Peru. So just to make and it gives a lot of flavor as well.
So that means that the yellow color is very important for the Suspiro.
Yes.
All right. I think we need a sieve. Let me just get that for you. Okay. So you have a sieve here.
Yeah. I don't need this.
No?
Yeah. No, I need to put this on a pan.
Okay. What kind of pan do you need?
One of these.
So we're cooking it.
We're cooking it, yes. Yeah, this is for stirring, and
But you need a fork for this.
I will like if it's possible because I can do it with this spoon.
How are we doing, John?
Yeah. First, I'm seasoning the chicken with three very basic ingredients. A bit of oregano, a bit of glutamate monosodic, and this is like the Peruvian touch using yellow chili pepper sauce. But here you can, it's not quite necessary to have one. It's just to give it any particular flavor to the chicken.
So this sauce is a bit hot. Can I taste it?
Not actually,
Not that
because
hot, no?
this one is just for cooking purposes. So
Okay.
the chili that we use for cooking purposes is not that spicy or even not spicy at all. Actually, Juan is not spicy and should not be spicy, but of course, if you want it, you can add it, your favorite chito, and eat it with your favorite chito, because in the Peruvian Amazon, we also have a sauce which includes a very, very particular small chili pepper that we call charapita pepper or charapita chili, which is very small and very spicy. It's very yellow. It's very yellow in color, and it's also very flavorful and very aromatic as well. It has a very particular aroma when you push it and press it. And we also eat Juane with that with a sauce that includes the charapita chili sauce. So the chicken is seasoning. We leave it for a while and then go.
Jonathan, were you a chef in your other life?
Thank you.
It seems like it.
Yeah.
Okay, so this goes.
I will do this first. This is the sugar and the.
Okay.
This is just sugar and the wine
And the wine.
to make a glaze.
Okay, so this is red wine. Is it sweet?
Yes, but the thing is that normally we prepare it with Porto, but it's okay to use low heat.
Okay.
We just leave that to by itself.
Shake it a little.
Yes, there
Okay,
will
so
be
we are not
salt.
stirring it yet.
No, not this.
Okay.
Well, let's see. I have everything. I think I have this already. I have this. I have put all this
Okay.
and this. Then I will need this to mix it.
We need to use, well, as a normal rice, to put a bit of oil.
It's like we are doing what we call anguamo.
Yeah.
Oil rice.
So next,
Have you tried anguamo? With
Not
the oil rice?
or maybe yes, or maybe yes, I might
The
come to
oil
that.
rice
Yeah.
depends on what you want in it.
A bit of garlic
Garlic.
on the rice.
So we cook the rice with the garlic.
Yes, because the garlic gives us like, in general, also for white rice, it gives us like a very nice flavor. Do we have salt?
Yes. So
Please.
here.
Yeah.
Okay. Your Excellency, Harry. Oh, so now we have.
No, but this is, I have to continue, but I'm going to do something first. Oops. I will need, where is this here?
Okay. So is there a reason why we are sieving it?
Yes, because sometimes there's a little, let's say the corn gets a little bit with the balls, bolitas, so the lumps. So I think it's better.
Bolitas. Is that?
Well, we say but it's really lumps. We'll be using- This is my right.
Okay, so we don't want the lumps inside the
No,
mixture.
no, no. You see?
Yes. So everything becomes smooth.
So all the lump has disappeared. I think that's enough. Okay,
Sorry,
please, thank you.
You're welcome. I'm your helper. I'm your sous chef.
Okay. And then,
Okay. So we need the fire to be on,
but very low.
very low.
Where is
Okay. How is our mixture doing?
you can put it a little bit low, and you have to.
That's the lowest.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. It's on the lowest. So it just has to
Yeah.
cook very low heat. We don't mix it.
No.
No.
And then I have to move here for half an hour.
Well, it's because of the corn flour, right? Because once you're using corn flour, if you don't stir, you get the lumps again.
Yes. Don't worry. I have done this before.
Is this a dish that you grew up making when you were younger?
Yes, normally when you're a kid, you learn how to do it.
So is it usually the kid's job to do the stirring?
So now we need to close it.
The thing is that the mothers in general, they don't allow them to
do
the
this,
kids to do it,
Because
just
they
to
don't-
watch.
Okay, just to watch. Okay, Jonathan, how are we doing?
Okay, it's time to cook the rice.
Okay.
As I mentioned you, the turmeric is a very important ingredient.
Okay, so we added some of the turmeric to the rice as well.
Yes, as well. To have it, to give it the particular
Okay.
color of Juane. So we need to
Okay, so right now we have rice, salt, oil,
oil,
a little bit of oil,
garlic,
and then
and the turmeric. Then the amount you want.
Okay.
So we need to close and cook it.
Okay. All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go for a quick break. And when we come back, we'll see how far we have gone with our rice as we prepare our Juane. And then also the progress that Her Excellency is making over there with the Suspiro a la Limeña. We'll be right back.
Yeah, you may run it.
Wow! I have so features a stadium. I am wake up for baby. TCL, NASCO, Samsung, Media. Yes, and you my papa de who we are singing. I'm
a friend.
Hello, Miss World.
Hello, Ajumera.
What's the correct time? Accurate time.
I'm on crying now. Way.
We were blasters changing room. Charlie, many blaster coach in the crowd. Hey, Carlotti Jesus.
Did you do?
Clack it to the Miss World. Clack it.
Ajumera will be missing.
Hey. Wow.
Ajumera. Enti Black Stars dressing room enu ni. Tell me own.
Me tipo fridge.
Me na be just adwuma kutu biem dia asa ma me di ba mo.
E bin si biem.
Wasn't say electoral Ghana showrooms nyina minimum ho.
That very day no cry no. Again na ye. Say when you toaster na juicer. You toaster na you juicer. Why? The pakuma ofiefu nyina. You pe bia.
Electroland Ghana Limited. Showrooms at Kaswa, Ashaman, Mankesim, Takrade, Sprintex, Coca-Cola Runabout, Koforidia, Temale, and Sprintex Flower Pot.
Electroland Ghana, home of electronics and affordable luxury.
Welcome back. This is still What's Cooking right here on Channel 1 TV. My name is Apioko, and my guests today have brought the Peruvian heart and soul right into the What's Cooking kitchen here. I want to remind you before I tell you who they are, in case you're just joining us, that this show is proudly sponsored by Electroland Ghana Limited, Medea to be precise, and they are the ones who have given us this kitchen. We're still flexing with the kitchen, right? And then we also want to thank Everpack Ghana Limited, as well as Tasty Tom Ufakakra Naye Bebre for holding us down on this show. Now, my two guests are from the Peruvian Embassy. I've got the ambassador herself, Her Excellency Liliana Gomez de Weston, and of course Jonathan is here. Jonathan, he wears so many hats. He himself has said sometimes he doesn't know what to call himself, so let's just call him what name should we give you?
The man with many hats.
The man with many hats. The man with many hats.
Yes, of course.
And clearly he's a great chef too. Ambassador made a good choice in bringing him along. So we're making Juane, which Jonathan is handling. And then we're doing a Suspiro a la Limeña, which, Ambassador, your egg whites are so beautiful. What's the trick?
The thing is that you put the white of the eggs, to icing sugar, then a glaze that is made of port with sugar. But if you don't have port, it's easily to make it with a red wine.
Okay, a sweet red wine.
See, and you continue stirring, and you know that it's ready when it don't fall.
Ah, so stiff. It's not moving.
Stiff. It's not moving. So then you know that it's ready.
Love it. Okay, so this, what we are making, the Suspiro is it kind of like a custard?
It's like a custard,
Okay.
yes, and it's made of corn flour, 2 yolk eggs, then it's condensed milk, evaporated milk, and well, it's very sweet. Then
I like sweet
we add to color it, we add yellow color, food yellow color,
yes.
and vanilla.
And vanilla. Wonderful. Okay, Jonathan, how are we doing over here?
Okay.
So our rice is boiling. I just want to say that while we're on a break, we did it the Ghana style. We added our eggs to the rice so that they can boil together. So do you do that too?
No,
in Peru?
never. It's the first
yeah,
time.
so it's a Ghana thing.
New techniques
Where-
are learning
Yes,
here.
so we're boiling yam, boiling plantain, boiling kuntumre, one pot dish. Let's put everything in so that it moves quickly. Yeah.
So now we are boiling up the chicken.
Okay.
As you see previously, we seasoned it with some things, and then on the fried pan, we put together the oil, the rest of the garlic that we had, and a bit of the onions, and the rest of our turmeric. So now we see it boiling. If you see, it's getting yellow.
It
which
looks
is-
almost like a curry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but at the end, this is not the final stage of it. So,
Okay.
so
Smells
once our
delicious.
chicken is ready,
So we put the bay leaf in. You didn't cut the bay leaf, just the whole leaf.
yeah, just the
inside.
whole leaf. Yeah.
Okay.
Then I will pass to avoid all the lumps.
Okay. So it means the spear has to be very smooth.
Yes, but the thing is that if there is no lumps, there is no need to do this.
Okay.
Yeah, and now we need please 2 small containers to place the dessert and
Okay.
decorate it.
Okay. Desserts. How do you want them to look?
It could be transparent, could be
Okay,
anything. It could
okay.
be a small
A
cup.
small cup. Okay. So I'll get them for you. So let's talk a little bit about Peru while we're setting up our dessert. So we've mentioned Lima earlier, the famous Lima. We've mentioned the Peruvian Amazon. But how is Peru set up? Like, in Ghana, we've got our 16 regions, and, then within that, we have different districts and constituencies and whatnot. But how does it work in Peru?
Well, in Peru, instead of regions, we have departments.
Okay.
We have around 24 24 departments dividing the country in such ways. We also have Lima Metropolitana or Metropolitan Lima, which is just the urban part of Lima, just
Okay.
to administrate
Okay.
the capital. And also we have the constitutional province of Callao, which is considered as a separated constituency by the constitution. So in
Okay.
total we have 26 different divisions, and of course
Divisions.
Callao is the same considered as a department.
Okay.
As a department. I come from the from Loreto department or Loreto region because we use indistinctively the names. And well, what about to to Peru? Peru is very diverse into climate, into biodiversity, into views, into many things. We have desert at the in the coast. We have the high mountains in the Andes, and of course we have the Amazon. Something in particular that I noticed through social media is most people relate Lima with a desert. I'm pronouncing it well now.
Yes.
Yeah, because I always have this misconfused between desert and desert.
And desert.
Yeah.
So desert is our Superior, and then desert is, the climate area.
Yeah, there is like a misconfused because most of the main Peruvian cities are located in the coastline, which is a desert. But actually, Peru is 60%.
So your coastline is a desert.
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
Yeah, so our territory is mostly jungle because 60% of our territory is covered by the Peruvian Amazon. Indeed, I come from the Peruvian Amazon. Loreto is the biggest region, but department located in the Amazon. I think that Loreto itself is quite similar in size to Ghana, I think.
Wow, that's huge.
Yeah,
that's huge.
there is a very it's a very huge it's a very huge country.
That's huge.
Something in particular that in the coastline is that in the coastline never rains. Never rains, and the weather tends to be
Never.
Because you have two ocean currents colliding there.
Interesting.
The El Niño current from the north with warm water, and a Humboldt current coming from the south, which is cold water. So this kind of combination gives our coastline.
And people live there.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm going to ask a very ignorant question, but you think of rain, you're thinking, oh, rain helps for food to grow and all these. So if it never rains there, how do you make it work?
Irrigation systems.
One of the most important crops that are in Peru, leading exporting products like the grapes and the arándanos are on the coast.
The coast where it doesn't rain.
Yes. And you can.
Yeah, actually, it's quite interesting because Peru is recognized as an agricultural country, but indeed, our natural agricultural land, or the land which is suitable for agriculture, is quite small. So through engineering and through irrigation systems, we made like the desert to grow green. So most of our products that are exported linked to agriculture comes from the continent, and these big projects which irrigates this land. Of course, time to time we have El Niño phenomena, which brings rains, which is very rare in the coastline. But this water is well used. Is well used. No, this is not. Is well used for the irrigation process. At this point, most of the half of the Peruvian population lives in the coastline, and a third part of the total population of Peru lives in Lima. We are 32 millions of people living in Peru.
33 million.
32 millions. And
just about the same as Ghana's population.
Yeah, but
Peru is much bigger.
Is how many people live in Lima?
In Lima, 11 million people lives in Lima, the third part of the population.
Wow.
And Lima is
That's a
big.
lot.
And Lima is big enough in the same way as the next 5 or 6 cities following Lima. So Lima is quite
But
big.
very big, very big. Oh, that's interesting. Of course, we have a lot to learn from you, Ghana. Agric is one of our big things, but clearly Peru has figured out a lot of engineering to make it work.
Yeah.
I think you're a perfect example of working with what you have,
Yeah.
using lemons to make lemonade, because that's what you've been given. And I think there's a lot to learn there.
Yeah.
But Ambassador, I'll come to you. Sometime earlier this year, the embassy here launched a book, which talks a lot about the relations between Ghana and Peru. And I've been reading this book, and a lot of the things that I'm finding there are very intriguing for me, because I didn't realize how rich our relations have been over these past several decades. So let's talk a little bit about that project first, because we did launch it at the Ghana's Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and our foreign minister launched it himself. He was there with you.
Yes.
And I thought that was very beautiful.
Well, it's more than a commemorative book, which it is our history for the last 4 decades of diplomatic relations that we have with Ghana. In fact, next year we are commemorating the 40th anniversary. And the embassy has been here for 10 years, a little bit more than a decade. And in this book, we make the history in different areas since it was established, then what have been doing in cultural diplomacy, in economic diplomacy, in political diplomacy. So it's very comprehensive of our work, and it shows also all the similarities that we have with Ghana. When we talk about culinary issues, we highlighted our similarities. Also, with the festivals that we have done on dance and music, we have one dance that is called Festejo, that it was performed on that day, on the launch of the book. And if you listen to the rhythm and the way that it's danced, you say, this is Ghanaian.
Yes, it's true.
You see, and the students that help us in performing, they watch one video and they immediately catch the way to dance.
So these
the
are
proper
students from the
movement.
University of Ghana.
Yes, that's right.
Yes, and many of them are studying Spanish, modern languages, and it was as if they come from Peru. They were so comfortable. It didn't look like they were trying too hard. And you're right, the rhythms, all the Ghanaians in the room, we were just nodding and dancing because it felt like we're listening to maybe a Palogo beat or a Bobobo beat. A combination was very beautiful, very interesting.
Yes, and that's what we wanted to show, this special friendship relationship that we have with Ghana.
I love it. Let's talk a little bit about our culinary similarities. We've already spoken about the grandson or the granddaughter of Wachi, right? But what are some of the others? I know, let's start from maybe potatoes. I know you have every variety of potato.
Yes, we have 4,000.
4,000 varieties of potatoes.
And the thing is that it's grown from the almost the sea level to the very high mountains.
Yeah.
Wow. It's amazing. It's purple, red, yellow, any color of potato, any taste, you have it.
Yes, that's
and
right.
we have our own varieties, of course. We use sweet potato for different things. Some may be roasted, fried. And when you go to the in-law areas, we have something that we call poto. So the in-laws have a version where they use the sweet potato, and so it's a little bit sweet. So it's like a potato pottage with the pepper, the fish, bit of the palm oil, the onions, all of that.
The potatoes, we use it in 2 ways. Could be sweet, and you could make desserts of potatoes.
Okay, potato desserts.
Or could be accompany savory meals. We use it in both.
Nice.
No, and one thing that it's when I just arrived 3 years ago, brought me, says, I am in the north of Peru. The plantain, the chips that you have are exactly the same as the ones that we have in northern Peru.
Interesting.
We call it chifles.
Yeah.
Chiefless.
Chifles.
Yes, the
Chiefless.
yeah.
And it's the same fruit, the same cooking, and even the same look. So
My
yes,
wife and I were very happy when we found chiefless here. We felt like home.
It felt like home.
it felt like home, really.
It's
Really,
amazing.
really.
It's amazing. Okay, so our dessert.
Yes,
We
and
have-
now just I has put the suspiro really in these beautiful containers, and then I will make the decoration, which is with the meringue.
So our rice is ready.
Yeah, rice is ready.
Okay.
So you see the color.
Okay, yes.
This is the Juane rice. And indeed, you can eat it like this. So you can eat it like this. It's called ajuanado rice.
Ajuanado.
Rice with the flavor of Juane. But
Oh,
it's not ready yet because for the Juane you need an extra step. Yeah.
okay. All right. So let's go for a break. Now, when we come back, you'll see the rest of our process in getting our Juane done. By then, our dessert will also be ready to come out, and we will sit and we'll have more conversations, but you would also have learned the Peruvian way to make these two beautiful dishes. We'll be right back.
Yeah, you may run the check with me.
Wow! Aha so features a stadium I am power cup go baby. TCL, NASCO, Samsung, Media. Yes, and near my papa de who we are singing now.
I'm a friend.
Hello, Miss World.
Hello, Ajumera.
What's the correct time? Accurate time.
I'm on crying now way.
We were blasters changing room. Charlie, many blaster coach in the crowd. Hey, cannot Jesus.
Me Judy.
Clack it to the Miss World. Clack it.
Ajumera will be missing.
Hey. Wow.
Ajumera. Enti Black Star dressing room no enu ni. Tell you me own.
Me tipe fridge ni.
Me na be just kutu biem dia asa ma me di ba no.
E bin sim biem.
Wasn't say electoral Ghana showrooms nyina minimum ho.
That very day no cry no. Again na yi. Say when you toaster na juicer. You toaster na you juicer. Why? The fakuma ofiefu nyina. You pepia.
Electroland Ghana Limited. Showrooms at Kaswa, Ashaman, Mankesim, Takrade, Spintex, Coca-Cola Runabout, Koforidia, Temale, and Spintex Flower Pot.
Electroland Ghana, home of electronics and affordable luxury.
Welcome back. Now it's time to eat, wine, and dine the way we do it here on What's Cooking. Once again, my name is Apioko, and we've been making some very special Peruvian dishes. I mean, the Embassy of Peru has brought heart, soul, and spirits right into the kitchen today, and we love it so much. So our Juane is ready, and I'm going to let Jonathan just walk us through the process of how we got here, because now our leaves, they're ready, they've been cut open, and the Juane is sitting right in the middle, and it doesn't look like rice. It almost looks like fufu or banku or, one of our swallows.
Exactly.
So how did we get here?
Okay. After the chicken was finished boiling and the rice is ready, you put some mixed eggs, raw eggs, together with the rice.
Okay.
These eggs will help the rice to stay together when they warm it. Then you use the water leaves. You need to heat them before to make them flexible, and then put at the middle a big spoon of rice, a piece of chicken, half of an egg, and one black olive. Then you wrap it like this, tight very strong with like thick cords or something that could be strong enough to wrap it, but not to cut the lip, because the main objective is not let water go inside the wrapping. Then you put it into boiling for around 1 hour to get this. After that, you put it out, let it dry. The water remains, get cold, and then you open and serve like this.
Like this.
Mhm.
Okay, so is there a special way to eat it, or?
Yeah,
How
as
do
I
you
mentioned,
eat it?
you can eat it in this in the way it is. Also, you can add your shito or whatever you want actually to accompany it.
Oh, this is good. Oh. This is really good. Okay. So, is chicken the only protein that you can use for water?
Well, it's the most used, but not the only one.
Okay.
You can also use a pork.
What's
you can also use-
cooking? Hi.
Hello.
I see you eating something nice in the water leaves. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Peruvian dish. from the
Peruvian.
Amazon. It
Peruvian.
has been prepared by Jonathan.
Jonathan. Jonathan. Jonathan. Anyway, I'm here to eat
Okay.
Okay.
since my neighbor brings nice people like you to cook for me.
Okay.
This is my neighbor. See, the whole time we're cooking, he didn't come and help. He didn't show up. He only shows up when it's time
No,
to
I
eat.
think that one is a.
That's yours.
It should be mine.
Yeah.
What do you mean it should be yours? On what basis should it be yours?
Oh, as a special guest.
But we need a
So it's called wine.
spoon.
Oh, I have everything here.
And you
Just
can read
oh,
it.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, congratulations.
Thank you.
But this is very delicious.
Mm-hmm.
And I can taste how the turmeric, because it's
Yeah.
in the chicken, because it's in the rice, because you also use it again to cook the chicken.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and also
you can
a bit
taste
of
it.
the water leaves
Yes,
in the rice.
exactly. That
Yeah.
too. But it's not overpowering.
Yeah.
It's not overpowering at all.
About the proteins I was telling you.
Oh.
Chicken is the most used and the most common, but you can also use pork or fish instead of the
Any
of the
specific kind of fish?
chicken. Well, in Peru we use paiche, Arapaima gigas, piracucu in Brazil is called in Brazil, but here in Ghana any fish with white meat that can resist the heating
The
on
heat.
the
Okay.
on the boiling
Okay.
on the boiling.
So would it be ocean or sea fish or more river fish?
More river fish.
So tilapia could work.
Yeah, tilapia could work because in the Amazon we have no sea fish to prepare Juane. So we use, and also paiche is a sweet water fish.
This will be nice with the pork. Yeah.
Yeah.
and some shito will be nice. Huh?
Yeah.
Yes, yes, that's what we
Yeah.
said.
So
Mm-hmm.
this is very delicious. Okay, then we have our dessert as well.
Mm.
So
Hey.
Ambassador,
Why is the dessert only?
How do we eat this? Because we didn't factor you into any. You are just
Hey.
lucky to come and get a
So
plate
you
for
can take
yourself.
because I know what it is. So
You know what it is. Oh, okay.
that is for you.
Ah, sweet ambassador.
You're bullying my guests.
She's a caring mom.
She is a caring mom. So we just dig in.
Yes, it's very sweet.
Sweet
This
tooth.
is
Sweet tooth.
it's condensed milk, evaporated milk, icing sugar, the white of the eggs for the meringue. At the top is cinnamon, and it has a red wine.
Oh, nice.
Delicious. Absolutely delicious.
Red wine.
Yeah.
Jonathan,
Oh, thank you.
I'm a slow eater, so don't think I don't like
No, that's
the
okay.
wine.
That's okay.
But this is delicious. Thank you for sharing this with us. Do you feel like you're back home? So how often
Yeah.
do you make this?
At home, you mean?
Yes.
Well, Juane, as I mentioned, you
On the
is linked to
29th of
St.
June.
John's. Is linked to St. John's celebration.
29th June.
So families prepare it the day before, the 23rd, the 23rd of June, and it's like a family all together participating in the process. The children usually helps with peeling the eggs or cutting the black olives, while the older ones helping seasoning the chicken, preparing the rice, mixing it, and the bigger ones, like how you call it, the heads of the house, in the case of my family, my dad and my mother, participates in the process of putting the Juane into the leaves and wrapping it. Especially my father, he is the one who actually puts the rice, the chicken, and everything and wraps it. It's also well, in Peru we use the whole chicken into pieces.
Okay.
And it's a tradition that each member of the family choose its favorite part of the chicken for themselves. In my case, the drumsticks. So when you wrap it, also there is a person that put into a paper. Okay, you put a mark. The red label is for Jonathan, or the blue label is for Don Elder, my father, or the yellow label is for Doña Rosa, my mother. So in the very 24th day, everyone eats the one that is supposed to eat by you, your Juane.
By your
The rest, because we prepare actually around 20 and 30 Juanes for St. John's celebration, and the ones that remains unmarked, it's eaten by in the days before by whoever wants to eat it. And it's quite a surprise to guess which part of the chicken is inside the Juane. Also, it's very traditional that as almost every family in Iquitos prepare Juane, to exchange your Juane with your relatives or your friends' Juane. For instance, if you visit a friend during that celebration,
You
it's
have
a
to take
custom.
up.
Yeah, it's a
You have to
custom
take
to
Juane with
to
you.
bring your Juane, give it to them, and they give them yours. So it's also when you're back home, someone could say, "Who is this Juane made for?" Oh, it's made by your auntie Patricia, for instance. Oh, and you eat it. So it's it's a very common tradition between the people of Iquitos.
Beautiful. Ambassador.
In our case, we prepare from time to time. Here in Ghana, whenever we have a function, we try to present this dessert because we know that everybody likes it, and that's what we repeat the same recipe. And at home, yes, from time to time. It's very sweet, as you see. But anyway, everybody eats it. I have diabetes, but anyway, I eat it. I don't mind.
Well, it's delicious, and thank you for sharing it with us.
Well, thank you for inviting us.
Thank you. Look, it's been such a pleasure and an honor to experience these dishes with you and to have you, Ambassador yourself, come and cook with us. Thank you so much.
Okay.
And just also experiencing through the ingredients and the things that we use in the kitchen today, how connected our two cultures are Ghana and Peru. And then also understanding how diverse Peru is. We like to say that we have a lot of diversity in terms of culture in Ghana, and we do, but it's also nice to see the diversity from other parts of the world, but how interconnected we are. And of course, food always has a way of doing that. So thank you.
They also experience illegal mining, so maybe they can help us.
Yeah, and you know, so we were talking earlier about how, as I was asking, it's an agricultural country and they have deserts along their coast.
Yeah.
But somehow through their engineering, irrigation systems, they're exporting so much, feeding themselves and also feeding the world. So we have a lot to learn from Peru.
A lot to share.
And we are willing to cooperate.
Exactly.
To share. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, don't forget that this show is sponsored by Media from Electroland Ghana Limited. Also, Tasty Tomufa Kakra na ye bebre and Everpack, the straws, the tissue, the hairnets, anything you need that's disposable but biodegradable, you get it from Everpack. And I want to thank, of course, Your Excellency, Liliana Gomez de Weston, and Jonathan, you're here. Jonathan's wife is behind the camera. You can't see her, but you know, she came to give him moral support, and she's been smiling because I'm sure he's done her very proud. Thank you so much.
So who
Thank
am I
you.
going to grade? Ambassador or Jonathan?
Yeah, well, you have to grade both.
Yeah.
So this is what the Taster General
Yeah.
does. In his mind, he owes us grades.
Yes.
Even though he didn't participate in the
Yeah.
cooking.
So from the Peruvian Peninsula, yes, to the world. Numero uno.
Thank you so much. This has been What's Cooking. My name is Apioko. We'll see you again.